This is really astounding. The discovery of a hidden pattern in Shiba Inu is a significant improvement for 1 cent. Analysts are dropping their calls. The movement of almost 100 trillion Shiba Inu is not going to cease anytime soon. What's going on? What am I even talking about anyway? Let me clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. However, before we get started, I just discovered a website called MemePro, founded in 2025 at the request of traders from a closed forum that specialized in fan token and meme trading. According to the website, MemePro is a trailblazing platform that provides unmatched profit potential by utilizing sophisticated AI-driven trading bots designed especially for meme coin markets. This guarantees that users gain access to cutting-edge technology and tactical insights in the quickly changing cryptocurrency landscape. It's an intriguing point, too. Their website states that it is a proprietary trading firm registered in the United Kingdom. MemePro's user-friendly design and multilingual support are highlighted on the website. You may pick the flag of your nation to change the language in the bottom right corner of the site. The registration process seems to be rather simple. There are just a few simple fields to complete. There are 2 primary investing programs shown after logging in. The standard plan, which provides 110% after 24 hours, is one of them. The elite plan, which claims to yield 120% after 24 hours, is the other. The website also has a calculator that allows visitors to estimate possible returns depending on their input. It seems easy to deposit money. Enter the amount, choose a payment strategy, and then confirm. According to the website, before requesting a withdrawal, users must choose a withdrawal location in their account settings. Withdrawals will not be handled if this is not done. Let's test whether it works when a user withdraws $200 in this case. Good. After a minute, the money had arrived in the wallet. You can also see what seems to be their MemePro AI trading bot making trades in real time on their website. Not financial advice. Additionally, you may wish to do your own study. However, it is certainly an intriguing one. Just keep in mind that cryptocurrency may be dangerous, and only invest money you can afford to lose. Go over and have a look at what MemePro has to offer if you want to see it for yourself. Keep in mind that the description below contains all of the crucial connections. Let's return to the video now. Today saw the release of something significant that may alter the game for Shiba Inu. One analyst claims that a covert pattern has been developing behind the scenes. Only a few astute observers have seen it, but it might be a hint of a breakthrough for Shiba Inu. And to be honest, that alone is enormous. But hold on, something much more significant is taking place at the moment. Suddenly, billions of Shiba Inu coins are now in doubt. Such movement is not a random occurrence. It may not be a severe storm, but rather the quiet before one, the optimistic sort. The whales seem to be preparing for a major event, and if history is any indication, an explosive event often follows when this level of volume and energy begins to stir. Now, you may be asking, well, but does the chart really display any of this? After doing extensive research, one analyst revealed something quite intriguing. Shiba Inu is now traveling sideways and relaxing in a little area. Yes, there has been a little decline, but it is not cause for alarm. It has really been surviving much above its main support area. This is the exciting part, however. Shiba Inu is now sitting slightly above this important level. Analysts are referring to it as a bullseye breakout if it is able to surpass that threshold. That would pave the way for a strong upswing, maybe even a sprint toward its next significant milestone. Furthermore, the moment couldn't be greater as interest in meme coins is beginning to pick up steam once again. Therefore, don't be deceived by its seeming quietness. That type of setup is precisely how such surprising rallies begin, particularly when trillions are in action and hidden patterns are being exposed. Now, everyone is watching to see whether Shiba Inu can push a little higher. Additionally, it may just fire the fuse if it does. This may be the beginning of something significant. Indeed, it may not be long before we see a significant event. One expert claims that Shiba Inu's chart has revealed a hidden pattern, and this can indicate that a significant event is approaching. This is the offer. Shiba Inu is subtly establishing a pattern that often suggests a potential retreat, but not in a negative sense. It's more equivalent to inhaling before running. There are indications of a so-called golden cross on the chart. Technical pattern traders are aware that this is one of the most positive signs available. One important trend line is now gradually rising and preparing to surpass a longer-term pattern line. This crossing usually attracts notice when it occurs, particularly on the hourly chart. It alerts traders to the possibility that the bulls may be getting ready to move, and that the momentum may be changing. Shiba Inu has been gradually becoming stronger over the last several days. It has recovered from a previous support level and is now hovering just below a crucial breakout zone as trading activity picks up. Additionally, the RSI, a momentum indicator, has risen around the sweet region where bulls often begin to gain confidence. That's a good indication. Indeed, even if this scenario seems bullish in the near term, it's crucial to maintain perspective. Shiba Inu is trapped in a wider downward trend on the larger daily chart. Therefore, unless there is enough buying pressure that drives the price far above the upper resistance zone, this might turn out to be a short-term bounce, even if we are seeing some pretty intriguing indications. Even though they are only temporary, these golden cross configurations often result in powerful rallies and sometimes even short squeezes, particularly when traders begin to enter the market ahead of the crowd. For those hoping to see a swift breakthrough or a robust retreat toward the next obstacle levels, it may be the ideal opportunity. Yes, things are getting hotter, but it's not yet time for the full-scale bull run. Given the formation of this golden cross and the bullish momentum, Shiba Inu may be preparing for its next thrilling move. Here's something insane as well. Recently released on-chain data is drawing attention. Nearly 100 trillion Shiba Inu coins are now in the money, which means they were purchased at a discount and are now making money, according to Into the Block. It's not a little. We're discussing more than $1 billion worth of Shiba Inu that are suddenly back in the green at today's valuation. That's enormous. This comeback is serious. Shiba Inu had fallen below the 100 trillion profit threshold only last week, amid the sell-off that affected the whole cryptocurrency market. Whales had begun to retreat, traders were uneasy, and significant holders' inflows quickly stopped. Things seemed to be calming off, but that attitude is quickly changing today. Shiba Inu has risen back up and turned this huge amount of coins back into profit, which suggests that accumulating may be taking place covertly once again. And this kind of arrangement? Unless investors anticipate something larger in the near future, it seldom occurs. What would it be then? It's not difficult to see Shiba Inu ultimately attempting that 1 cent fantasy if momentum continues to develop in this manner, if more whales return, and if that purchasing pressure continues to push higher. This kind of data inspires optimism, even if it's still a long way off. It indicates that many holders are in a good position right now, and there may be more powerful rallies in the future if the enthusiasm spreads. Look, meme coins have before taken the market by surprise. And one of the few breeds with a sizable and vibrant community is Shiba Inu. Not to mention all the changes that are taking place in its ecology. Whales are waking up, the charts are going bullish, and there are more than 100 trillion tokens in process. Profit, it's reasonable to assume that the path to 1 cent may be about to be paved. Is it assured? For now, it's all conjecture. However, if this momentum continues, the long-shot objective may not seem so far away. The indicators are beginning to align. This is just another indication that the 1 cent objective is more than just a pipe dream. Shiba Inu vary from other breeds in their build. Even the Shiba Inu developers are emphasizing that point. The Shiba Inu crew recently outlined it in a tweet. This isn't simply another meme that gained popularity before fading. No, the game was altered by Shiba Inu. The fact that Shiba Inu grew solely through the strength of its community, rather than depending on large investors, venture cash, or ostentatious tech presentations shattered the boundaries of how a cryptocurrency project might begin and develop. From the start, this was grassroots. Without following the typical crypto script, the community banded together, rallied on social media, generated publicity, and attracted waves of new holders. Although such infectious energy is uncommon, what could be more bizarre? The story didn't end there. Shiba Inu developed into something much larger throughout time. What began as a meme now actually has layers. NFTs, a decentralized exchange, a functional Layer 2 blockchain, several currencies, and even games are all on the table. This project is no longer a one-off. It is a whole ecosystem with lasting power and actual usefulness. And what's so different about this? Shiba Inu's crew really cares about its members. They are more than simply upgrades and construction tools. Additionally, they are maintaining community safety. Scam initiatives attempting to capitalize on the Shiba wave are often warned about by the official X accounts. You don't see that type of active attempt to safeguard investors very frequently in this field. Therefore, it's possible that people are just examining the surface when they claim that Shiba Inu are incapable of hitting a penny. However, under the hood, a passionate community, tangible progress, and a project that has previously shown its ability to overcome obstacles are all present. And now that mood is changing, and the charts are becoming optimistic, achieving 1 cent doesn't seem as insane as it once did. Shiba Inu has already accomplished the unthinkable. Who can tell that it won't happen again? However, what do you think of this? Leave a comment below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.